Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk urged NATO allies not to pretend nothing happened after the country shot down suspected Russian drones inside its airspace on September 10th. Speaking to media after a National Security Council meeting, Tusk said Poland was certain Russia was behind the attack, something he said was uncomfortable for those pushing for normalization with Moscow. Tusk also said he had received declarations of practical support from European leaders, including France's Emmanuel Macron and the UK's Keir Starmer. He said Poland would work with Ukraine on counter-drone technology. Poland said 19 objects had entered its airspace during a large Russian air attack on Ukraine, and that it had shot down those posing a threat.
We don't just think that Russia is behind this provocation. We know it. However, I also understand that for all those who would like some kind of normalization, stabilization, or a policy of reaching an agreement with today's Russia, this situation is very uncomfortable. Because if what happened in the Polish sky on the night of September 10th actually took place, then it's hard to pretend that nothing happened. And I hope that none of our allies will pretend that nothing happened, because something did happen. There have been clear declarations of practical support for Poland. I heard this very clearly and explicitly from both the President of France and the leaders of the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and Sweden. We will also cooperate closely with Ukraine when it comes to anti-drone systems. And we reject all those manipulations and disinformation suggesting that Ukraine is behind this attack, that it is a Ukrainian provocation, or that it was a coincidence, an accident, or the result of mistakes. No, our knowledge here is unequivocal, and the responsibility for these events in, over, on Polish airspace falls on the Russian Federation. From the Washington side, no, this was not a topic of the National Security Council meeting, but in a conversation, a brief conversation before the anniversary, President Naroki assured me that the American side absolutely confirms its allied commitments and full support for Poland. The United States of America is a truly key and vital ally, and regardless of the prevailing temperament or political leanings of individual politicians, I'm absolutely convinced that Poland can also consistently and reliably count on the steadfast American ally when it comes to our collective security and national defense.